Some of the challenges we faced. There are lots. A couple of them have to do with making sure the robot stays level with the floor. Sometimes with the motors, with 3D printed parts, they're not repeatable always. But I don't want to change away from 3D printing because I think it is low cost and it's a great, like I said, way for people to make new parts for the robot, and making it modular helps the robot to grow with them. But coming up with a design where we could keep the motors in the lower chassis and keep them from rocking too much, and keeping the caster wheels as well as the DC motor driven drive wheels flush with the floor. So we've had to change the lower chassis several times to do that. And then one thing I did this weekend that unfortunately I've also done before is I've left robots in my car. The car got too hot and it has warped the chassis. So things we're working on for the future. I am going to try out this new HTPLA-GH from Polymaker, as well as PET-G. And then I'm going to try to anneal the lower and upper chassis of the robot after we 3D print it, to see if I make the mistake of leaving robots in my car again. They don't get so warped that I can't really use them anymore because they no longer are level with the floor. So the drive wheels don't make enough contact. The caster wheels are below the drive wheels, etc. Unfortunately, I do have some workarounds for that, but I would just prefer that we don't keep melting and warping our 3D printed robots.